Welcome back to Biafra News Support Biafra, people of goodwill. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Depending on where you're watching me from, Biafrans, I bring you another update, an exposition about Southeast fools that can never be trusted. If you're trusting Southeast fools, you are deceiving yourself. You're deceiving yourself. Those fools can never be trusted. You see Southeast governors, they can never, Southeast politicians, they are not ready to do the bidding of their people. They're only out and ready to do the bidding of their Fulani masters for them to remain in office. We all have seen how they have been running around to stop sit at home. And if you ask them, what is the cause of sit at home? Is Ohamadike's unconditional release. Nigeria government not obeying court orders to release Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria government kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, torturing him for 8 days before he was illegally renditioned back to Nigeria, and since then he has been in DSS dungeon. They have been taking him to court. Even when Court of Appeal discharged and acquitted him, Nigeria government refused to release the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, and Biafrans started sitting at home willingly. And Southeast Eflefu since then has been running around to stop sit at home because their Fulani masters told them to stop sit at home in Southeast. Did they succeed? No. Power belongs to the people. Biafrans are sitting at home willingly in solidarity to our leader Nnamdi Kanu and for his unconditional release. So I saw a news headline on Sahara Reporters, which I'm going to also bring you the update from Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa's side, because Biafra Prime Minister posted this very update and a video also of Southeast fools. These people are not ready to do the bidding of the people. I saw a news headline from Sahara Reporter says Southeast governors hold closed-door meeting in Enugu to discuss Nnamdi Kanu other issues. And another news headline, I don't know if I should say Obasanjo exposed them, or Obasanjo is trying to cover up what they discussed in Enugu. So Biafra Prime Minister posted this very update. As I said, they had a closed-door meeting in Enugu State to discuss Nnamdi Kanu and the other issues. Do you know that these Eflefus did not talk about Ohamadike's unconditional release in this very meeting? Yes, Obasanjo confirmed it himself. Obasanjo confirmed it, and I'm going to bring you the full details in this very news. So before I continue, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. So dear friends, I'm bringing you this very update, this particular one now, straight from Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa's official X handle. News headline from Sahara Reporters said Obasanjo confirms meeting Southeast governors in Enugu, says Nnamdi Kanu's release was not discussed. Did you hear that? This Eflefu said they had closed the meeting to discuss Nnamdi Kanu because they thought that once you hear Nnamdi Kanu, you start shaking up and down. We know that they are complicit in the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu. So Obasanjo confirmed not discussing Nnamdi Kanu's release with Southeast governors. If I thought Obasanjo did not say this now, they would have come out and tell you how they discussed about Nnamdi Kanu's release. But they did not talk about him. So what did they discuss in that very meeting? So we must continue. Biafrans, pay very much attention. Let me read what Biafra Prime Minister posted with this very news headline. It says Obasanjo confirms meeting Southeast governors in Enugu, says Nnamdi Kanu's release was not discussed. So what did they discuss? What did they discuss? Well, Biafra Prime Minister said the criminal governors gathered to discuss how they will kidnap Simon Ekpa or send other suicide bombers to Finland. The truth is coming out. I am waiting for them. Terrorist state. Okay. So the Obasanjo met with Southeast governors, but they did not discuss about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. They did not talk about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. So what was the topic in that very meeting? So here again, before I bring you the full details of this very headline, of this very news headline, Biafra Prime Minister said he's waiting for them. So let's go straight to Sahara Reporters page. Let me bring this news. Let's hear what Obasanjo said. Let's hear what Obasanjo said. So Biafrans, pay attention as we continue. Obasanjo confirms meeting Southeast governors in Enugu State, says Nnamdi Kanu's release was not discussed. The former president disclosed this on Wednesday in a statement by his special assistant on media, Kainde Akeyemi, as a response to the recent resolution passed by the regional governors demanding immediate release of Kanu by the President Bola Tinubu-led government. Okay. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has stated that he never discussed the issue of releasing the detained leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, with southeastern governors in Enugu State when they met on Tuesday. The former president disclosed this on Wednesday in a statement by his special assistant on media, Kainde Akeyemi, as a response to the recent resolution passed by the regional governors demanding immediate release of Kanu by the President Bola Tinubu-led government. The forum had agreed to meet with Tinubu and engage with the Nigerian government to secure the release of Nnamdi Kanu. The decision was contained in a communique issued after a 6-hour meeting at the Enugu State Government House on Tuesday. All 5 governors from the region, Pitamba, Enugu, Aleso Tiabia, Charles Itolodo, Anambra, Francis Eboy, and the Senator Hope Obasanjo. Why are they calling him senator? Are they ashamed to call him governor? are they ashamed to call him a selected governor? Mad people everywhere. So how about Hope Obasanjo governor? They are calling him Senator Hope Obasanjo. Imo State attended the meeting and signed 5-point communique. Okay. Speaking on the development, Obasanjo said the regional development issue discussed include that of security and infrastructure. Others were economic and cooperative collaboration, which was meant to complement the national economic development agenda. The meeting with them was at my invitation and of Chief Emeka Ayonku before their summit before their summit begins. The issue of Nnamdi Kanu was not on the agenda and was not discussed in my presence. Did you hear that? The issue of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, was not discussed, was not present, and was not discussed in his presence. Did you hear that? So back to this that is it, dear friends. That is the update. That is the full details from Zara Reporters. Now let's go back to what Obasanjo said. Obasanjo said they spoke on development. Are these people kidding me? Now I don't want me. Now I want to understand some. Obasanjo, you left Lagos, you left Yoruba land, and you came to Southeast to discuss regional development. I don't understand. Now I want to understand. I don't really understand what these people are talking about, because my head is spinning. Why do they always talk about development in Southeast and not their own side? Is their own side too developed? No, is their own side that their own side no longer need development? They talked about development issue, including that of security. What security are they talking about? We have our own security. We have our own gallant men defending Biafra land, protecting lives and properties of Biafrans. The security issue should be about the northern part of that zoo, because Biafra gallant men are flushing out the terrorists in army uniform coming to Southeast to kill Biafrans. I'm telling you. Now, this security issue should be about the north, where people are being kidnapped, where bandits will kidnap 2 people in one family, and once the ransom is not being paid on time, they will kill one and leave one. The security issue should be about the north, that bandits are operating freely, not Southeast. You see how these fools are making it look like Southeast is there is insecurity in Southeast, or there is a bandit in Southeast. They don't talk about insecurity or talk about security issue in the north or anywhere else. It's always Southeast, because these fools are the ones giving them the go-ahead order. They talked about development, security, and infrastructure. So, Obasanjo, you are just waking up. All these years, there had not been any zoo infrastructure in Southeast. It's not that you people want to talk about infrastructure. Are these people... Obasanjo came to Southeast to talk about infrastructure. Obasanjo, are you just realizing there is no infrastructure in Southeast? Well, their corruption cannot stop anything. Biafra is here already. Let them keep running around. I hope you can't have a level 1 panic mode. Or more level 10. Level 10 is I'm sure I got survive here. And won't be here. This is how bad a panic mode. So Obasanjo want to talk about, he's talking about development, security and infrastructure, economic cooperation and collaboration. Where exactly? Dear friends, I don't want to talk about this because it's giving me headache. Seriously, I'm having headache over this very news. This news. I'm having headache over it. So let's be friends. Let's go back because I don't understand how these people always talk about security, development, infrastructure, and all of that. Only Southeast. That since the war, the Obasanjo just realized about infrastructure in Southeast. Is it not the same Obasanjo that closed down seaport in Southeast? Is Obasanjo not one of those that closed both the stockfish market? Is it not the same Obasanjo? Is it not the Obasanjo that gave out the Bakassi land to the Cameroon? Is it not one of the people that gave out Bakassi to Cameroon? Why? Let me not talk. This Obasanjo you see now talking about development, collaboration, and cooperation, whatever he's mentioning, and all of that, is one of those that closed seaports in Southeast, stockfish market, giving out our land to Cameroon. This same Obasanjo talking about infrastructure development, collaboration, and the security. What do I even know? What I know is that they will keep having panic attack. So let's go back to Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa's another post. He posted this fools, the Southeast governors. And he said, Intel, let it be on record that the meeting these criminals did in Enugu has nothing to do with the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It was about sending suicide bombers to Finland for the 5th time. So that is coming from Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. Those fools, those Southeast fools, their evil and wicked agenda will not come to pass, shall not stand, and it will never come to pass. They will learn the hard way at the end of the day. But there shall be no forgiveness for those fighting against the restoration of Biafra. The Nnamdi is unconditionally. Let them keep plotting while we keep dismantling their evil plans. No man born of a woman will stop the restoration of Biafra because Chukwu Kikabiama have signed it. And when will these men learn? When will they learn? Sorry, Reverend, excuse me. The Fulanis are boldly protecting their bandits, foot soldiers. And Southeast fools are doing everything to please the Fulanis by stopping the freedom of their own people from that contraption. When will they learn? What is the gain in trying to stop God from doing something he already said would happen? It will be very big shame that at the end Biafra will come and they will hide their faces in shame. I knew it from the one that their meeting is of evil and not of good, but their time is running faster, very faster. Let them be getting ready as we draw closer to the end of the line. These criminals called Southeast governors, or called governors of the Southeast, are unbelievable. They will never go unpunished. They will not. And they will regret their actions. Obasanjo did not desire. Obasanjo confirmed he exposed Southeast governors, telling you that he did not discuss about Ahmadike's release with Southeast governors. But they told you that they had closed door meeting in Enugu State to discuss Nnamdi Kanu and other issues. At the end, Obasanjo said that it was not discussed in his presence. So what did they discuss in the meeting? A development, collaboration, and what did they call it? Look at somebody that is among those that closed the international seaport in Southeast. It was Obasanjo that closed the stockfish market. It was Obasanjo. Obasanjo is one of the people that closed international seaport in Southeast. If I'm wrong, correct me at the comment section. Well, dear friends, the truth is out. Southeast Fools did not discuss about Amadike's unconditional release with Obasanjo. So I don't know who they discussed with in that very closed door meeting. I will stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. And please tune in once you get notification. Thank you.